Hope everybody's doing good. Nice to be back on stream in my forever world here. And we're gonna get started on planning out my first, I would call my first real mega project ever. It's gonna be building a bunch of skyscrapers over here, my first real big city. Obviously today we're kind of just in the planning phase, but I am excited to be jumping into that. And I'm really hoping I'm live, because this is the second time I've tried this. And it appears I might not be. I don't get what's going on. Okay, I see someone watching, so I know I'm live this time. Thank you, Fall. I appreciate that. It's interesting, though. Why is it not showing up for me? I wonder if I was live last time. I went for like a minute and a half. I just can't seem to. I'm not showing up on here. Give me 1 second. I'm almost there. Okay, there I am. There I am. I've been trying my best to. So there is a. Oh, hold on. Let me turn myself down. I don't want to hear myself. Um, I've been trying my best. I tried just again the other night uh, to get a current world download available, but I can't get my world uploaded to a stream. A realm. I keep trying, and it like goes for until it's almost there, or even fills up, and then there's an error code, and I keep retrying and retrying. Hopefully, sometime it works because it did this before, and it worked one time eventually. But there is a world download. If you go to my 2,000 subscribers special, there's a world download that I think I was on day like 3,000 or something like that. But it's not quite updated. Okay, give me 1 second here. I got thrown off. But I'm really hoping I can eventually figure out getting a current download. They gotta fix it on Realms because it's only like 550 gigabytes. Hey, I appreciate that, Fall. I think you're a brand new name, I believe. Well, as far as I've seen in stream. Nice to see you. Alright. I guess there's nothing else I need to do, right? Should be good. Got my chat up there. Okay, oh, sorry, I didn't even see the whole comment. Yeah, I appreciate that, Fall. I'm evolving slowly but surely. So, yeah, the plan is to have this whole island be a bunch of giant skyscrapers, and I'm talking like really tall, like up to like 150 for the tallest. I want the tallest one to be like in the middle here. Uh, so it's going to be a big scale, but today we're going to be kind of just planning this land out. Uh, if I could start, oh my gosh. I just wasn't paying close attention at all. That was a bad one. I, First one of those kind of deaths I've had in a long time. I know I'm one to die, but that's funny. Oh, I suppose I should have turned some music on. Real quiet so I can still put some stuff in an episode if I need to. I can put something over it. That was a good way to start the stream, huh? We get a nice little walk through our path here, though. So I haven't even started my next episode yet, but I spent like 25 days, I think, between last episode and now, just gathering a whole bunch of resources. Like, for example, I ended up clearing this whole island. I'm going to turn this island into the nether trees because this is all my tree farm pretty much. So I'm gonna do like the blue ones over here and the red ones over here and make it all netherrack and whatever nylium or whatever. Gonna kind of this the whole spawn area is allowed to just be kind of clashy. That's my whole plan, which I was almost debating wanting to put the city somewhere else for that reason, but I can always do another city somewhere else. But I just love the idea of like skyscrapers being the backdrop of all this. If I had my elytra right now, I would fly up there. Yeah, I can update my Discord link. I haven't even been keeping up on Discord. I'm be honest with you, I'm not good at that. But people have been on there. Yeah, let me. Oh man, do I even like? Completely honest, I've kind of given up on the Discord a little bit just because I'm bad at keep. I'm not trying to have a whole bunch. I'm not good at keeping up with messages. That's all there is. Um, I don't even remember exactly how to do the link. Oh man, I don't remember how to do the link. If like if Relic might come around, Relic tends to come around. I know she's good at that kind of stuff. I'm a bad YouTuber. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to get too distracted here. Why don't I remember how to? If I go there. Oh man. Sorry guys. Why? Like I know I'm in the right spot. Okay, I think I got it. One second, one second. Not a very good start to stream, but I should remember how to do this stuff, and I should keep it updated. Yeah. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Let me edit that. Okay, I think I got it. If you go to my channel page, in the description should be an updated Discord link. And I've just fallen really bad at keeping up with it. I know I should, but I think there's still a few people in there. All right, focus, focus. Oh my gosh, I almost let all my stuff despawn. That would have been an epically bad move. Trying to get a Discord link. That would have been horrible. I would have maybe cried. Oh, this is funny start. All right. But yeah, so I had laid this out a little bit, but I've decided. Oh, you should have said something, Fall. You should have said something. That would have been horrible. Um, I had already spent a bunch of time like cleaning this up and making this look good, but I was kind of going with these natural rolling hills. But now that I've decided to go with this city, I want. I still kind of want to have the elevation change, but I want it to be just all perfectly straight because I am going to go kind of grid-like. So I've straightened this off a little bit, and like I'll come and I'll fill this in up to this level. So we're going to dig all this down, if that makes sense. I think it'll just be easier to work with. But my goal today is to start getting this main road placed, which is going to be this path right here. This is lined up perfectly with the main road in the village over there, so I'm going to have a bridge coming across into here. And I'm just going to have a nice long straight road, and then I'll have another main road over here somewhere, and then we'll kind of have smaller alley-like roads going between. I think I'm going to go like a 9 wide road. Maybe I should just focus on the road path, I guess, but we'll get this leveled down a little bit. I'm curious to see. Yeah, see if I go 9 wide, so I think this road I'm going to probably bend out that way a little bit because I don't want them to be that close. Get this back a little bit. Gotta try to remember to take some clips every now and then. I forgot to take a clip of my epic death there. I should probably save that just in case. Man, I really would have been so mad at myself if I had just let my stuff despawn standing right next to it. Oh, I gotta be better. Alright, but yeah, so what I want to do is I'll just kind of focus on this road at first. So I'll pick some spots. See, I think I might just bring this all the way back. No, yeah, so if I fill this with dirt. To like, actually no, we're gonna dig that back. It'll make more sense once I get going here. So if I fill all this with dirt up to this level, we'll even go further back. We'll go like this level. So we'll fill all this with dirt. You know what I'm saying? And then flatten out. Kind of destroying some of the work I put a lot of work into getting this looking like it is already. It'll be worth it though. And I'm just gonna sleep. I mean, I think this is the move to do what I'm doing right now. Because I want the buildings to pretty much be in a grid. I'll get like I think just having the land like that's just gonna make things tough. Relic made it. What's up, Relic? Yeah, I think having this weird terrain is only gonna make things tougher. I think if I just get things perfectly aligned. Water too. What up, water? I don't need to do. I guess I don't need to do this all. If I can just get at least where I want the road to be figured out best. Yeah, nice to see you. Oh. As you might have seen, I did launch a new channel, Slow Play J, and essentially, I just wanted to have another channel where I can be a little more free to play other games for one thing, and I'm just changing things up a little bit with like I'm just rather than episodes in this world tend to take like I don't know 15 to 20 hours of gameplay most of the time, which I like. I mean, I like having this world like that for sure. Like you can just see lots of projects, but that's going to be more of like a I don't know 5 to 10 hours of gameplay an episode type world. I think it's going to be kind of fun. Hey, thank you, Wada. No, I think it's going to be kind of fun. Like I said, and for as I get it going, this world might slow down just a little bit, but I'm liking the idea of like just having that world where I can comfortably go and just make an episode like in a few days, like relatively easy. But like I said, I like having being able to take my time on episodes too. So I think it's going to be a nice little mix, and this is just going to kind of always be my end game world. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I like the idea. Makes it so I can do a big project like this and still kind of go back and forth and get the early game feel at the same time. And like I said, I'd like to play maybe a couple other games at some point. I just want to start with Minecraft because if I can really get something going with that, I would rather that. But we'll see how it goes and then adjust accordingly. Or, oh, dang it. Oh, no, that's right. I'm liking the concept I got going on in that world too. Some log cabins. Yeah, I think I kind of trailed off earlier between episodes. I spent quite a bit of time, or since my last episode, I should say, before even starting here, I did quite a bit of resource gathering. Chopped quite a few more trees. Uh, Went to the Nether and got a bunch of basalt and blackstone and blaze rods. Dug quite a bit more stone and cobblestone and deep slate. Because if we're going to be building some skyscrapers, I have nowhere near enough of anything I need. Okay, so like I said, I'm thinking I want the road to be at least 7, probably 9 though, which would be 3 more wide. Yeah, I think it's got to be at least 9. 9 plus 2 for sidewalk. So we'll just draw out 11. No, or 13. And then a little room before each building, and then just huge skyscrapers. But the reason I'm mapping that out is because I kind of want to plan just at least a general idea how far back I need to go. But I guess that doesn't really matter. I'll just go a good ways back. I will go a little further here. Then I'd like to I mean, I guess that doesn't matter. That could still be one building. This looks like a natural spot. I know I'm just kind of blabbing. I'm just kind of trying to visualize like how it's going to work. Like I'm kind of imagining one building like starting here and probably going all the way over here and then all the way over here. And it doesn't really matter if the road's not perfectly flat. See, I would rather it be perfectly flat though, for sure. I would rather it be perfectly flat. Which in that case would mean I would want to bring all this down 1. I'm wondering if I'm making sense to any of you. What my quandary is right now. I don't know if I'm making sense to myself. I just don't want to dig that much, but I guess these could be smaller. No, I think I'm just going to have to accept the fact that the road isn't going to be perfectly flat in front of all the buildings, but that's all right. It's probably going to be like 1 building per 2 levels. But that's all right. Nice sunset. I'm just real excited for the view from like the top towers over here. And those who've been around, like I know Relic, for example, I'm sure Waters heard me talk about the idea of building this city, so I've been planning it for a while. But I will say, Mumbo happened to put out an episode of he's doing something similar, and I was really inspired by the idea of just having the big, tall, the biggest, tallest building in the center, and the other buildings kind of getting smaller around it. So I am going to kind of take that concept from him. Another thing is I think I'm gonna try to base every skyscraper on a Seattle skyscraper, just because that's my nearest big city. I think it'd be kind of fun, just get some Seattle-inspired skyscrapers, build a Space Needle somewhere. Won't be mapped out like Seattle by any means, but just Seattle buildings. Don't hold me to that, though. Just a thought. I should just light it up out there, actually. I should, yeah. Well, we're gonna do it. Yeah, just get a, so I got a bunch of cobble and a shulker full. Got a bunch more stone and a shulker full. Got a bunch of tuff and a shulker full. Looking a lot better than I was if you happen to remember where I started in the last episode. Bunch of sand, and that's nowhere near enough, but you can imagine I'm gonna need a lot of glass for skyscrapers here. Got a bunch of stuff over here. Yeah, a good amount of basalt and blackstone, which I don't use enough of. I'm excited though. I've never built like a skyscraper. Oh, I didn't mean to make 2 stacks. We'll just light up the area that I know I'm not going to be digging up at least. I gotta check out. I like both those horses. I haven't gotten a new horse in a long time. That's something I'm trying to focus on in my other world and on my new channel, which I'm probably going to bring over to this world a certain amount too. Trying to embrace the animals a little more. I really like that all black one there. Baby zombie. I don't want to fly away because I don't want them to despawn. Am I going to have to fight them off with a... Oh my gosh. I've seen so many baby zombies lately. I think I mentioned that in my last episode. Like, more than usual. Donkeys too? Uh-oh, did the horses despawn? Dang it. I meant to not go that far away. Zombie horse. And I think I realized why I lost my last one I got is I think they burn in the daylight. Is that right? Is that why I lost my zombie horse? Dang it, though. Those horses despawned. I know. I'm pretty sure I still got the zombie chasing me, right? Where'd the baby zombie go? Did I lose him? Oh, there he is. This way, at least, I can have like my back watched as I'm working up. Oh no, I need to eat. At least I can run. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't. I didn't realize that. I was wondering why I lost my first zombie horse. Yeah, I'll put some armor on the next one. That is right. I think I remember hearing that, or I know I remember hearing that. Uh-oh, I don't like that guy. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to get a Nautilus now that I'm back over in this area. I've been meaning to do that. Come on, dudes. Come on, dudes. Whoa. Slow down. Dude. That was crazy fast. Light up this side a little bit. But yeah, this way, as I'm working this way, at least I'll know that they won't be attacking me from behind, right? I guess I'll be taking a lot of this away, but... So, another couple things I need to get going in this world at this point that I'm kind of scared of, even though I don't know why. At least, well, XP farm being one, which I think I'm going to do a Enderman farm of some kind, which shouldn't be too hard. But I gotta get a frog light setup going on too. But those are two pretty big projects I need to figure out because trading with the villagers. I mean, I could expand on that too, I guess, if I just had more villagers and bigger pumpkin and melon farms. I could just expand on that too, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it. But I want to get an XP farm. I've never done it. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I forgot I covered all this up over here. I won't be trying to tear this whole. It is all going to get pretty much dug back. I'll only go as far as I need to go to get the road put in today, though. Yeah, it is going to be a lot easier to work with once I get those buildings going. Definitely got lots of dirt at this point. I do have a back of a mountain to build at some point. Larry made it. What's up, Larry? Larry, did I was thinking, I was going through the modders in my head, and I never made you a mod, did I? I totally will if you want, if you'd like me to. Did I make you a mod? Don't expect, or don't feel like you need to do anything, but I'm gonna make you a mod just so you have one. I, I was surprised when I was like, oh wait, Larry's gotta be a mod. Like earlier when I was talking about the Discord and stuff, I just don't think like a YouTuber. I don't know, I'm bad. I don't think about that kind of stuff. But yeah, you got the power now. Yeah, you weren't here earlier when I was talking about um, like I'm building a skyscraper area here, and I'm gonna try to be inspired by Seattle buildings, the different Seattle skyscrapers. And I know that Seattle's your nearest big city as well. I think that'll be kind of cool. Sneak a Space Needle in somewhere. Oh yeah, that's what made me think about it. Is because I'm planning on building a castle. That's what made me. That's what it's originated this thought actually. And you are the one person I know might understand what I'm talking about here. I'm gonna build a castle over here, and I think I'm gonna take inspiration from the hospital. Uh, Gosh, I forget what it's called. The big hospital that's like off to the right when you're coming from the south. It's off to the right, and the city's off to the left. I've never been one to even really build off of like looking at a picture and trying to build anything like it. That I'm kind of liking the idea of doing that for a couple of these new projects. Madigan Hot? No, I can't think of what the hospital's called. I definitely should know. Madigan? No, no, not on the base. It's like right. It's like in Seattle. The main hospital that they like fly people to when they need to be airlifted to like the main hospital. Harborview? Like I said, it's if you're coming up north on the 5 from the south, and you're like approaching the city, it's like off to the right, like the main, yeah, Harborview. Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, kind of build something similar to that as my castle. Like I don't know the way. I don't know. If you know, you know. Okay, so this is gonna have to go like this far back. Yeah. Speaking of the view, I should kind of point out what the so you can all can kind of have a visual of why I think it's going to be so cool. Just imagine like humongous skyscrapers like going up like this tall. Maybe not that. I think I did a little sketching in a creative copy. I think I had the highest one going to like 150 something. But like just big old skyscrapers as a backdrop there, and then another big building right here on this hill, which is the one I was talking about being kind of inspired by the hospital. I think it's gonna bring it all in together. And like I said, this island's gonna turn into my nether trees. So this is gonna be like the crimson. This is gonna be the other one. I forget what they're called. Yeah, I do like the bubble. I need to go in there and I think I was planning on, or I know I was planning on making it like a bigger bee farm, like a free roaming bee farm is kind of what I was trying to think of. I need to do that so I have a reason to go in there more often. Because I do need to get a better bee farm going because I want to have access to a lot more honey. I should just put a shulker box down here. I'm definitely getting lots of dirt right now. So yeah, I could go back on this. Like I'm not gonna fully commit to it like I do at the start of a season for 500 days before I move on. But I think I'm just gonna really put my head down into this area for the next quite a few episodes. I kind of that's another thing I like having these two different worlds going on at the same time. Is like I could do that and not get bored like I would if I didn't have something else to go to. And I think it would be like how much of this city could I build in 500 days, you know? Starting with all the resources and having all the tools, unlike I do at the starts of a brand new season. Like I've already, or I shouldn't say having all the resources, but having a good start on the resources and having the efficient tools to gather and all that. Oops, I'm getting off track, aren't I? I would like to be able to work through the nights over here. Ah, someone's on my tail, I know. just want to get the rest of my torches. I want to get all that dirt before it despawns too. Whoa. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be digging all this up right away anyway. I should probably get this guy out. Oh, there's just going to be so many mobs around though, he's going to be hard. Just dodging and weaving. Ooh, my horse is back. Oh no, it's not the same one. I thought... he's a slowie. You can tell. I wanted that all black one earlier. I should have jumped on him when I thought about it. I think we're getting a nice little perimeter set though. Dang it. Dude. So annoying. It's like I hit freaking A to pick the thing up and it like looks like I click it, but it doesn't switch the items. It's one of my biggest pet peeves of this game. Almost forgot to get my dirt and grass over here. I probably did lose a lot of it actually. Oh, never mind. How are we looking? Go out this direction a little bit. We're going to be clearing all this anyway. We're looking decent. Dang, 18 of you out there. I didn't know I was filling in like that. What's up, everybody? Did that just happen? I haven't been paying attention at all. Nova made it. What up, Nova? Okay, where am I at? Where am I at? We're taking this away. We're almost to where I'm going to start digging the road out. I think I'm just going to go different, I haven't really decided exactly how I want to go about the road, actually. Like, do I want to put, if I'm going 9 wide, like, do I want to put lines down the middle? I don't think I do. We'll start figuring that out here in a second. I won't get too far ahead of myself. We're almost there. Either way, though, I'm thinking I'm just going to go, I mean, it might be kind of a regret because it's expensive, but mainly Blackstone, or sorry, Deep Slate variants. Just a mix mash of some Deep Slate. Whoa. It's gonna be pretty, like I said, it's gonna be modern. Yeah, it's definitely kind of going away from what we've got going over there for sure. Which I know is kind of odd, but like I've said many times, that's the whole point of this spawn area, is to just do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it's definitely going to be modern. I did think of the idea of, I did realize that if I wanted to blend it like with that a little better, I could go like more like Victorian or whatever it would be, or Gothic or something. But I kind of want to do some modern skyscrapers. I think they would be a lot easier for one thing. You can just kind of get your pattern set and repeat, right? I think they're going to be a humongous project, though. Like in my sketches, not even for the biggest building, but for like one of the smaller ones, I think I was doing a little math on my head, and it was like a double chest, or like 3 shulker boxes would have built the cube, or the, obviously it wouldn't be. I would clear a lot of that out, making windows and stuff, but like that's how many blocks it is 3 shulker boxes full for not even one of the bigger buildings. Oh, you want carrot, bud? I better try you out. Ooh. He felt possibly a little quicker. Do I have another cow around here? I need one more leather. Of course not, right? Everything but. I'm not even 100% sure I have one down here. Um, Gotta make more rockets. I thought I had a bunch. I thought I had a bunch in there. Have I used? Maybe I used them all. I have been flying a lot. Whatever, I'll throw it in here for now. sure I have a bunch of gunpowder up here. Maybe not a bunch anymore, but more than enough to make what I need for today. Whoops. Come on. Nice, more than I thought. I brought some over from my mob farm. That's another thing. I need to get a good mob farm built over here. I guess one of the skyscrapers is just going to be a big mob farm for sure. I guess I do have the one over there in the mountain. Whoops. I could take you for a ride, couldn't I? I haven't. Silver's a good horse. Fast enough. I think there's faster for sure, but I'm pretty sure he's a really. Oops. Pretty sure he's a 5-block jumper if I remember right. Oops. The bridge is this way. So much better now that the horses can swim. Definitely makes them more usable. Oh, and then there's a cow. Okay, I see how it is, dude. Nice. Silver's faster for sure. And he's a bad jumper. Hey, we tried. You didn't earn your saddle, bud. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you can just cross rivers with them now. You used to fall off the horse, but now you don't, and it definitely works. I have heard of actions and stuff. I just like to play completely vanilla. It's just my style, but I'm definitely familiar with actions and stuff. Sometime I might just do a little one-off and play in a world with, like, what was the realism craft, I think? Almost had me doing that earlier, just for fun. I did jump in realism craft one time just to try it out, and it was kind of cool. Kind of gave you that Minecraft for the, yeah, I know actions and stuff is just animations, but I just prefer the old school. Okay, how far am I from the road? Okay. So am I gonna go? Let's go back 3 more. It's amazing how much of a difference it makes having the efficient shovels and tools of all kinds. No, I'm realizing I'm gonna need to get a crazy amount of glass. That's probably going to be like the main block of the majority of the skyscrapers, I'm thinking. I gotta get a bundle on me. Trade for the glass. Is that really better? What's the I will say I hadn't really thought of that. At least to supplement. I mean, if I'm going to be trading from XP anyway. So what is that? That's clerics? Right? What kind of deal can I get on glass? Dang, it's not popping up on my screen that people are showing up. We got a little crowd tonight. I like it. How y'all doing? Hit that like button. Invite your friends. Is it librarians? That would be cooler, actually. Oh, we're almost there, boys and girls. I can't imagine that. I mean, I guess, yeah, you do end up having to cook your glass after you go get it, but I mean, I definitely like the idea, though, no matter what, just as a little supplement, since I trade with my villagers for XP anyway. Might as well. Kind of like how I build up on bricks, which I've got a lot of bricks at this point. I'm happy about that. Oh, dang it, I meant to grab another shulker box and bring it over here. I think I have one in my... Whoops. Whoops. Empty, right? Yeah, I just feel like you get so much sand, like when you are gathering sand, you get so much so fast. I feel like it would have to be a pretty good deal to be quicker than that, unless you just have a crap ton of librarians, which is probably the actual move. But no, I will definitely be doing that, at the very least, just to supplement. Yeah, I'm glad I'm flattening and straightening these out. It's going to make it definitely easier to work with once I'm putting the buildings in. And we're almost there for today at least. That would make a difference. I can't get myself I do enjoy like when I started my new season and enjoy not having an Elytra for a while. And like in my new world on my new channel, I'm definitely gonna go a while without it for sure. And I do enjoy my time without it, but once you get it, it's just so hard to not love. Especially once your world starts getting spread out. Well, in my world, having to cross the bay is one reason I'd probably use it. Oh no! I meant to, dang it. I meant to put silver on a lead. I didn't. Where you at, silver? We can't lose silver. Where you at? Let me know if you spy silver and I don't. Come on, where's this diamond armor? I got you that nice shiny diamond armor. There she is. He, I don't know. I'm actually just gonna put you in a hole. Ah, get in there. Why can't I move you? We've dug a lot of dirt today. Oh my gosh, diamond zombie on a horse there? Can I get that? Can I get that horse? Do I have my bow? Oh my gosh, I got him. That was a money shot. I gotta tame him, right? Yeah. Ooh, creeper. Pixie made it. What's up, Pixie? I'm here for stream. Dang, and a jockey. What's going on around here? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I need a saddle, yeah. Oh yeah, I need armor. I need to get armor on this guy. Yeah, nice to see you, Pixie. I mean, I feel like that's a lot faster than a lot of the skeleton horses I ride. I mean, you could almost ride that. You could almost ride this guy. Quick, what are we naming them? Name suggestions. Oh, I like it. I like it. Snot. I like it. I'm gonna do that right away. Ooh, he looks pretty sweet, doesn't he? I think I have... Where did I put my bundles? I know I'm getting... Let myself get sidetracked here. Quite often this episode so far, or this stream. That's what it's for though, right? Ender chest. Bundles? No, where did I put my bundles? I have a bundle with a bunch of name tags in it. I feel like I can visualize me putting it somewhere, and you all know how it is. Put something somewhere and be like, okay, don't forget I put that there. I feel like I remember thinking that. One more spot to check. For some reason, this rings a bell, but I don't think. If I did this, it was. Ooh. No. Huh. I think there was other good stuff in them too. It was like 2 bundles worth of. That's annoying. Where else would I have a name tag? Yeah, because I had a bunch of name tags. I think I had like 4 name tags made with names on them that I just hadn't put on the animals yet. Yeah, I looked in my under chest. That's where I thought it was gonna be. Hmm. Oh, never mind. I'm blind. At least we'll get Snot named. Now I gotta remember what all the names were I'm sure I'll find those bundles somewhere. We'll find those bundles somewhere. Do I have a... Where's my nearest anvil? Over here? What up, Snot? I like it. And the coolest thing about this village is it's horse safe. So it's all animal safe except camels can jump over. But other than camels, I can just let them run around. We'll just come across them every now and then. And I'm trying to get it where I just have horses and donkeys everywhere, where I can just, like, if I want to get to the other side of the city, there's just one nearby that I can just hop on and bring them over there. But they don't have to be leashed up. They can just be part of the town. I like it. So we'll leave them over here for now. Whoa. So I could either dig, yeah, I think the choice is dig all this level away or add, which would be almost cooler to have it go up a little bit, but usually when you have that quandary, the answer is to dig, might as well, right? Maybe I'll add, I'll just dig to here for now. I actually hate when I dig up path blocks. Alright, we're almost there, Get laying the road. Hey, we're up to 36. How y'all doing? Y'all like the idea of the mega city? I think it's going to be quite sweet. Probably a much bigger project than I'm even giving it credit for, though, if I'm being real, but... And I've never built a skyscraper, but I imagine, like... I think I'm going to kind of like it. I imagine just kind of figuring out a bottom base area, which will probably have the most detail a lot of the time. Well, I take that back. I guess I'm going to be... I think I do like the idea of trying to be inspired by Seattle skyscrapers. But either way, I figure the base is going to kind of be the hardest part a lot of the time. But then once you get going up the building, just get your pattern figured out. Ooh, I like the paint horse and the black horse. Or is that the brown horse? Ooh, this is a brown horse. This is the kind of horse I'm always looking for because it's like my daddy's horse when he was growing up. Ooh, he's quick too. This might be Little Joe. I'm always looking for Little Joe and I rarely ever see him. Oh my gosh, if those cows have been teasing me, they were here the whole time when I didn't want them. Now I want them again. So annoying. I do like the black horse too, though. He's slow though. Dang it! There's a cow. I would be pumped if I found Little Joe. I haven't seen that horse in a long time. Just the all brown. Yeah, I still remember, like, it's funny, I still remember as a little kid, my dad always telling me little bedtime stories. And a lot of them were about Little Joe. Oops. Oops. I have to be on him? What? What's going on? Oh, I didn't tame him. I thought I tamed him. At least he's not like super slow, but he's not fast. Oh, and he can't jump very well. It's hard because I can't have Little Joe not be a crazy good horse. But I haven't seen, like I said, the all brown horse in forever. I think it has to be, right? I just don't want to find a better brown horse later, you know what I mean? For the record, Silver is my dad's brother's horse when they were kids. Oh. Oh my gosh. That ant, nope. We're gonna keep him, but he can't be Little Joe. He can barely jump over a fence. You can't be Little Joe if you can barely jump over a fence. I'm sorry. We're even gonna steal your saddle, bud. I'm ruthless. Yes, I'm ruthless. Yeah, I'm keeping him for sure. But you can't be Little Joe if you can barely jump over a fence. And that keeps us on our mission for Little Joe. Now that I've been paying attention to it too, we'll probably find one. Not too long. Keep an eye out for him. I went so long without even like paying attention to any horses, but now that I'm populating my city with different animals, it's fun to get the random horses or random anything. Alright, we're gonna start placing the road. The question is, do I kind of try to texture as I go, or do I just pretty much place it all with cobbled deep slate and then texture after? That's usually the way I kind of like to do it. I think that's what I'm leaning. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't grab that guy. Now I do tend to, depends how I go about, like I said, it's going to be a modern area, so that does kind of change things on how I usually do a road. We'll do some sketching here in just a second. Like me, one thing that pops in my head as far as for a line in the middle, uh, it could be two things actually. First thought was uh, pale oak stairs and just having the one thin line. I don't know, it might look kind of cool rather than having the full thick. But also that trick with signs and a carpet over the top would make the line kind of small, but might be kind of cool. Would be a lot more work. And I kind of got to commit to how wide I want it. I know I wanted at least 9, but it's like, I mean, do I want to go crazy and go 11? Plus 2 on each side for a sidewalk? I don't know. I think we'll see. We'll see. I think 9 will be enough though. So. Uh-oh. I will sleep them away. Do I want to do... Actually, no, I'm still looking all right on tools. Whoa. I'm away, dude. I'm borrowing your bed. I'll just work on this little first level for now. As my test section. Quickly realizing how much deep sight this is going to take to do this whole road all the way across and another one over there paralleling it. The other one maybe won't be as wide, we'll see. Because I'm just worried, like I don't want the road to be I mean, it's going to be dwarfed by the buildings. I'm going huge buildings, but like I don't want it to be super dwarfed, you know what I mean? It's got to be big enough to see, like now that I'm looking at it, I'm already thinking I probably need to go 11. And I'm trying to not let myself like just take the easy way out, you know what I mean? If 11 is what it should be, I go 11. Trying to be better at that stuff. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have sidewalks on each side, but I don't know. I think it has to be 11. Right? I mentioned earlier this is lined up perfectly with my main road through this town right there. Yeah, it has to be 11. I agree, Pixie. I just wanted one person to confirm my thoughts. Pixie's a good one to do that. And don't worry, I won't keep doing this every stream, but this stream is kind of unique because it's the first one since I launched my new channel just a couple days ago. Which I'm just doing, I'm starting off with just another Minecraft Survival Let's Play. I do intend to play other games on that channel, but I'm going to try it as a Minecraft thing at first. So yeah, if you like what you're seeing here and want to follow along a brand new world, Slow Play J, brand new channel. And this is always my forever world, where I have more epic episodes, I would say, and just bigger episodes. That world's going to be more slower paced episodes. Like I said earlier, about a good way to explain it is probably 15 to 20 hours a lot of times per episode in this world, and that like in-game hours, and that world will be more like a 5 to 10. So it'll change things up a little bit, but I started this world. I released my first episode on June 26th, 2023. So I'm coming up on 3 years. What update? It was I believe it was the cherry wood and bamboo wood update. That was the same update, right? I'm pretty sure it was a cherry wood update, for sure. So much dirt. Hey, that's still a lot of days. Everyone plays at their own pace. Anytime you get to day 3,800, you're well above the average. Oh, the old Nether update. I would love to get another update equal to that. And only if it brings a bunch of blocks. I just want a bunch of new colorful blocks. That's all I want. Okay, what was I thinking? Yeah, this 11 wide road. I mean, I have to, let's see what it looks like from above. I have to take into account the size of the land. Of course, I can expand on it a certain amount for sure. I think I was already kind of planning on expanding this out a little bit. Yeah, that looks reasonable. But I think we are going to have to take this road and not just have it run straight. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. We'll think of that when we get there. But there might be room between the roads to maybe even if it's just one building, but I would rather have room for a couple buildings between the roads. And I guess I do want to go have exits. I don't quite know what you mean by that. I'm imagining just the road with this being the main one, and then one other main one going this way, buildings along the side, and then there will be roads going through that'll almost be more like alleyways in a lot of cases. Maybe one kind of big one, maybe like in the middle going this way. Actually, there probably should have at least one big one going this way. But I'm imagining just lining the buildings up along the road and then some little alleyways in between with cool little like alleyway businesses, like in Tokyo. I watched a video on that not too long ago. They have like this crazy district where it's just super narrow, like in an alley, but just cool little businesses. I'm sure there's lots of places that do actually, but all right. Man, that's a lot of road, isn't it? Am I doing too much road? Oh my god, it's going to be a big project in itself. Really big. And we'll take these shulkers and yeah, I feel like there's natural exits and transitions. Uh, like you're saying, almost like a freeway. Essentially, my main highway is the one that connects to my jungle area over there. Comes all the way through, down through here. Will be so this essentially my main highway is like the little bridge that goes across there. This is kind of my main highway, I guess. So that'll be what links up, kind of goes on the outside, and then this will link up. So imagine this comes out here, turns down, goes this way, comes up here parallel a lot of the way. I don't know, maybe it goes across there, maybe it comes across here, but then it links back up with this path. I guess we probably got some doobies. And I actually haven't made this flight in a long time. Let's go take a little fly over our treehouse area over here. Am I gonna do like a quick little tour of things? Figure we got 42 people in here. Some of y'all probably haven't seen a lot of this. I appreciate you all showing up. It's one of my better streams in a while. We got our... Obviously, it's just laid out 3 wide, but I do plan on eventually, like, expanding as I go, as I build more, like, along the way here, you know what I mean? The road will become a lot more established than just being a dirt path. But this is the highway. Come along here. You see it's coming in slowly but surely, slowly but surely. I forgot I hadn't built this bridge yet. Gonna build like a floating little walking style bridge right there. And we got a treehouse area. Like I said, I hadn't been over here in a long time. So this is kind of fun. Ooh, I forgot I almost forgot I got these put in right at the end. There's no interior or anything, but they look cool. Imagine that, like expanding all in that same building style, like all the way across the bottom here, and then another. I kind of forgot about this whole little project here, actually, if I'm being honest with you. Quick fly to the Elven Cave, quick fly. Then I'm back to work, then I'm back to work. Oops. I did kind of take away my drop-in spot. I've been meaning to get another one set up so I don't have to go down these stairs every time. And y'all might have noticed I went back to just fancy graphics, not vibrant visuals. I'll probably kind of go back and forth a little bit, but like there's so much I like about vibrant visuals. I definitely do see myself wanting to use it every now and then, but it is just so much more colorful. So much more colorful. I know Amy would agree. Got our Elven Cave here. It is crazy how dark that tree looks in the nighttime, and then in the daytime, it's going to light up a whole bunch. Man, I like this area. Probably be a little while before I come give it some real TLC, but I'm definitely looking forward to whenever I do. Got to give all these buildings purpose and interiors. Well, we're on this little tour. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, I forgot he was there. I need to save him, dang it. I thought I could drop right there. Dang, I thought I had a place. I guess I did have it all blocked in. Oops. Got a dwarven cave over here. Whoa. Pretty cool. Really cool, actually. Hadn't been here in a long time. Right as the flowers open up, I like it. That actually is really cool in this spot, because at nighttime all the flowers open up, and in the daytime they're closed. Makes a big difference. And I got so there's holes in the ceiling, so in the daytime, the natural sunlight lights up this glass and stuff up here. Same for in the Elven Cave with the sky. Kind of fun revisiting all this old stuff real quick. Do I have I forget. If I had a exit right there. I think I do. Now that I think of it, I think I do have an exit over here. Where it could have dropped in. I wouldn't have been able to find it in the overworld though. Oop. Yeah, I gotta revisit the stuff you do every now and then. Yeah, so like the sky lights up all nice light blue in the daytime. And over here, I think I have a ladder to the top level. Woohoo. That was fun. Castle looking beautiful. I did set myself up to, I didn't really expand on my fall area this fall like I was hoping to. It would be cool to just keep expanding these trees all the way back here if I had this like whole forest right here. All the fall style trees. Ooh, do I have? Ooh, I haven't been over here, so I maybe don't. If I have pumpkins though, I want them. Ah, boo. All right, back to the subject. Back to work. Trying to think. Uh, Deep slate, and then like, do I want the? Hmm. I'm thinking if we're going 11 wide, I probably do have room to do a line down the middle. For one thing. Ooh, but the stairs. Ooh, the stair idea. Ooh, and the stair idea or the sign idea don't really work because. Uh, no, I guess I could kind of make them work. I was gonna say because I'm gonna be building on a half slab area at some points, but I'm actually not. That's another thing is am I gonna. Right, let me just go get a bunch of deep slate. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring a bunch of this dirt over. Going as quick as I can. Going as quick as I can. I just want to have an empty shulker box. Or two, I guess. That one was still empty. Nice. Alright. Get... Oh yeah, bundles. I didn't look down here earlier, did I? I was thinking maybe... Oh, hey, Noah. I appreciate that, man. Those don't pop up on my... I'm glad Pixie said something. Those don't pop up on my TV. So they would be easily missed. But hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Glad you found me. I'll be around. Oh, I didn't really put that together. I did get off to an earlier start today than usual. Is that part of the reason why there's a few more people out there today? All right, that's another question. And I think I know the answer already. I'm gonna move my little setup. Oh, never mind, it's right here. Yeah, this is a better, well, especially for the West Coasters. I know this is a more normal person time. I ended up with a surprise night off work, so I was like, hey, what am I doing? Put a few of those in there. We're gonna make a few stacks here. I know this is better pixie time. You know what? Before I get jumping on this, I actually need to use the restroom, grab a little snack. Give me 90 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. Calm down. All right. Mic check. Should be good. Mutes are off. Appreciate you, Pixie. All right, so the thing I'm debating right now is, do I want the road to be, I think I do. I want the road to be a half slab down so that the sidewalk is at that level. Makes sense? I think that's probably the route. Pixie agrees. Hey, get out of there. Get out of there, Spot. You're real slow. Oh, did I already tame this guy? Oh, I must have. He must not have passed a test. Okay, so I'm just going to go out a little bit here. So I can test out a line down the middle or not. I mean, we have to have something probably, right? And it has to be a slab, unfortunately. I mean, we wouldn't have to have something, but... Oops. My first thought was pale oak, but I guess diorite makes a lot more sense in a lot of ways. Not only do I have more of it, but it's also a stone. Makes a little more sense. I don't know if it's going to look good or not, though. Oops, dang it. I keep doing that. Yeah, I gotta figure out, because, like, if Pixie hadn't said something there, because my computer's kind of, like, almost a little kind of behind me almost in some ways. So, like, if I don't look at the chat, I would have missed Noah's nice little contribution there. Hopefully I got to it before he went to bed. Yeah, I gotta get my setup. My setup was better before. Now my computer's just not as as directly in front of me as it was before, so I missed the chat a little bit. The chats pop up on my TV for the most part. What am I doing? It also is going to be kind of awkward figuring out how I'm gonna, because these are 7 wide. And that road's perfectly lined up with this road. It is going to look pretty cool looking, have the road go right down the middle, and I don't know. But gonna have to figure out how to transition from the 7 to the 11 wide. I guess that won't be that hard. Ooh, I think my first impression is I might kind of like the stripes down the middle. Do we want white or yellow? Technically, it would probably be yellow. Well, I guess it could be one-way streets, right? I think I kind of like it. All my years of building Minecraft, I've never built a road with a line in it. It's kind of crazy. I think I'm just gonna go. I think I was gonna go with this. Right? I'm not gonna come back and do some tech. I'll probably just kind of texturize in front of the builds and stuff as we go. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put some of this in here. Oh, I did do a pretty good number on my shovels. I guess I was looking at my pickaxes earlier. Oops. Don't let me break my shovels. Yell at me if I'm getting close to breaking my shovels. Yeah, sandstone's an idea too. Or bamboo wood. But I think I like the white. I think. And I mean direct kind of works too, just because it blends us being stone too. That'll be an easy thing to try something different at any time, you know. Easily replaceable. Nice. Casino is something I've never built. I've always liked the idea, which I'm thinking that my world on my new channel, Slow Play Jay. I'm thinking my plan is I've got kind of little islands of dark oak, and I think I'm gonna kind of do like a modern neighborhood type almost, or I mean maybe not modern isn't the word I guess, but kind of fancy neighborhood. Each island's its own just little property with a cool house on it. Dang, that's a project right there. Doing interiors on 50 apartments, good lord. That's a. I'm hoping to kind of fill these buildings with just big farms of some kind. And I mean, a lot of it'll be empty space too, a certain amount. I mean, I'm not going to fill the whole building of a lot of these buildings, but I'm thinking like the top level of most of them, though, I'll do like some kind of interior, like a penthouse of some kind. And the bottom level, maybe uh, like little stores and stuff and things for villagers, but then just have the main uh, interior of the building be farms, like big farms. I hope I'm still at the right. Yeah, that would be a time-consuming project. I'm kind of excited to be at a point in this world where I'm excited about the idea of taking on some time-consuming projects. Definitely just bigger, just going bigger than I ever have. And I know I mentioned earlier, and I'm thinking I'm gonna kind of go that route. Maybe not a full 500, but at the very least, I'm gonna focus for the next 100 days on this area. But I don't know how many big, like real big projects I want to get going at the same time. I got a big project I want to do in the Nether. Big project wise, this area is going to be the biggest, and then the castle over there slash hospital inspiration over there. My Nether is going to be a big project that I want to do, let alone just adding to like my treehouse area and stuff. But what was that? I think there was one more. I'm drawing a blank. I think there was one more like giant project that I had thought of. In particularly that I like the idea of. What was it? I mean, obviously, just filling my jungle is a giant project. No, that's kind of my plan, or that's kind of what I like about having that new world going. Is that'll be my place where I kind of get a change up. I kind of like the idea of staying focused on an area for a little bit of time, like as far as just the continuity of the episodes. Like, I don't know. It's going about this world a little different now, I think. I'd like to be able to like settle in for an area for a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's not just going from project to project on all the different episodes. Ooh, I appreciate it, Pixie. Uh, we'll call that good for now. I guess we don't need to do that. Can I get him on a bob? Yeah. Yeah, I wish there was a way. Yeah, I wish there was a way, like a block. I wish there was a block that was like white on one side and dark on the other. Make this line a little thinner. Like I was thinking earlier with a stair, but then I wouldn't be able to be half a block down, which I definitely do want to be. I think I definitely want to be. Okay. It's almost sunrise anyway. Actually, oh, he didn't give me string, dang it. Any other spiders around? I should have used my looting sword. Do I have any random string in here? I don't have a bundle on me. I need to make a bundle. No? Oh, I hate witches. Oh my gosh, I put my leather away. Put my leather away in my storage. Whatever. Okay, now though, I gotta think, like, I feel like this is big enough, right? I mean, yeah, the buildings are gonna kind of dwarf it, but I mean, that's 11 wide, right? I feel like it makes sense. I feel like 13 would be kind of ridiculous. You know what? We're gonna, no. I feel like it always throws off the continuity of the stream. I was gonna say I was gonna hop into creative copy. Yeah, I mean, I think if I tried 13, I mean, I'd probably like it, I guess. But I mean, like when you're looking at this, like it's pretty big. I don't want the whole island to be road, you know? Oh no, I missed. Boo. And I failed. Like, yeah, I feel like that's definitely plenty big enough road. I don't know, I'm questioning myself. I'm questioning myself. I'm thinking out loud. I mean, like, if you really want to, like, get scientific about it, it's not big enough, actually. But, man. We're gonna test it. I think 11's fine, too. I mean, I think 13 probably would look a little cooler, like, in the... But like I said, the island's only so big. That's one of the main things kind of keeping me towards 11. But one of the things that was bugging me about 11, I mean, yeah, see, now that I did that, I kind of like it, I think. I shouldn't have done it. This will make the sidewalks more in proportion for one thing. One block is too small for a sidewalk. It's got to be the 2 blocks, but with the 11 wide road, it looked a little out of proportion, where this will help with that a certain amount. That's another positive. And I can, like I said, I can extend the land out this way a certain amount for sure. Yeah, we like it. We like it better. It does the ratio of sidewalk to road is a lot better just by doing the 13. I will say. Yeah, it's not that much more work though. It's not your fault. You tried to say you thought 11 would be good. like I said, I am trying to just, like, I'm actually proud of myself because I am trying to just force myself to not take the easy way out, you know? And this is an example of not taking the easy way out. I know, I'm watching the shovel, I'm watching the shovel. Now, why did I go 2 over there? Why did I go over 2? Yeah, I think I agree. The buildings are probably going to be pretty big, so I gotta make sure I'm not off on my count here. Maybe I just didn't dig the right amount the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're good. It's quite the road, huh? Biggest road I've ever built. Widest, I should say. Yeah, I know that shovel's getting close. I'll trade those at least for now. Really shouldn't take that long to fill all this in, right? Didn't bring anywhere near enough stone over here, though. Let alone deep slate. I'll just go grab a bunch more. This is gonna go through the deep slate. I probably don't even have enough right now. For both roads, at least. I do have a shulker box. Yeah, see, that thing, that's emptier than I remembered even. I do have a shulker box full, but... Yeah, this is gonna have to extend probably all the way out here. deal, though. One second. Screen might go off for a second here. I'm still here, I promise. I'm just taking clips as I go to put something in an episode, and I just need to trim this one real quick so it would upload before I forget. We're backing at it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoops. Now, I wasn't imagining getting to the point of sketching out where some buildings might be, but I might get to that point. I'm just gonna sleep. And see, now I'm worried. Like, I was imagining a building probably per about 2 levels, but like, I mean, and I guess I wouldn't have to necessarily follow that rule, but I think, I mean, maybe up here, yeah, like this far back, I'm imagining the building's probably going to be bigger than that. Uh, I don't know. We'll see. That is the thing that kind of sucks about doing it a half slab down, though, is you're not able to use the regular deep slate as a texture block, which is a nice texture block with the deep slate, but since you can directionally place it. But I don't know. We might just not end up doing that much texture. But if it's modern, no, we got to do a little bit of some kind. That is going to be a lot harder though, having to be slabs. But I definitely do want it to be slabs. I want the sidewalk at building level. Or actually, buildings might even go up one more. So I'm just trying to think ahead, like what's worst case? Yeah, I guess it doesn't. I guess the buildings don't necessarily have to be on only 2 levels. It could be one building that the top starts there and kind of creeps down the hill. So I won't let that hold me back. So here it'll go up one like that, and up one like that. Whoop. Oh, dang it. I got zoned out. Oop. Oop. Mm. He seems possibly kind of quick. So they just kind of changed the texture, right? There isn't, because it's got all those markings on it, but this is the all black one, right? Or is there a more... He didn't earn his saddle. Oops. 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 Sorry, I'm just kind of spacing and placing here. I'm just going to finish this section of road. Then I might start trying to figure out the general size and shape of the base of a few of the buildings. I was almost going to mine that coal, but it's time for work and there's time for mining, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I thought I switched to my sword. I realized right last second. Oops. That's looking kind of cool. Kind of epic, right? Shows that we plan on doing some big things down here, I would say. Now I'm trying to go through my head if I have like anywhere else in my world that I might have a bunch of deep slate. I guess maybe the Dwarven Cave. I should have looked when I was there. I don't know if I have a bunch of deep slate over there, but this is definitely burning through the deep slate. I didn't realize I had a bed on me this whole time. That's funny. I did forget I had this wood shulker in my ender chest. I had a decent little stock of a few different wood types. I mean, 2 stocks of mangroves, a nice find. And some crimson and warped. That's the word I was looking for earlier, warped. This feels kind of big. I've never done anything like this. Dang. They're real close to not be attacking me. Oh, so maybe zombie horses aren't very rare. I thought they were more rare than that. I've seen 3 tonight. Or am I just really lucky? Dang it. What am I going to? Is that a good spacing? 2? Should I go 3 between 2 and then 3 is what I got going here. Oh no, is that 2 and 4? No, 2 and 4. That's probably pretty good spacing, right? Oops. like it, I like it. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, actually. Looks pretty cool. It's gonna take some terraforming over here to make this transition work. Now the plan is to like, here, do I have like a good, I don't have any scaffolding on me, no nothing, no good viewpoint over here. Do I have scaffolding in my ender chest? I don't think I do. Maybe, nope. It would be in that box. Let's go make some scaffolding real quick. That's another thing I keep getting in a bottleneck of is string. I just don't kill enough spiders. I don't have a. I do have a spider setup actually over by my dwarven cave. I just never use it. I don't know if I have enough string right now to make as much. I probably do, but it's just random. Yeah, we do. I just spread it all around. Go to my handy dandy bamboo farm. Whoops. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Have I been the best Elytra pilot y'all have ever seen today? Not that I ever claimed to be good, but today's been particularly rough, including a death. One thing I never claim is to be good at this game. Oh, actually, I want to make more. Actually, I want to make a lot more. Oh, I guess I probably had enough bamboo. Depends how much string I have hiding in a couple random spots. Because I'd like to, rather than like just sketching, I'm not ready to really start plotting out the buildings yet, but get an idea for like some height. If I have string, none. I knew I had none up here, dang it. Is there gonna be any string over here? It's making me want to get a spider farm set up. Ooh, I forgot I had a couple shulker boxes. Ooh, clutch deep slate find. Good find, good find. Love when that happens. A little extra dirt. 5 string, wish it was more. Ooh, bunch of emerald find. Dang. What was I doing? I'll have you in there. Like, just imagine the tall, like, the left side as being tall skyscrapers. I think it's gonna look awesome. And then like a big castle type building right there. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited that I've been talking about doing this stuff for a long time, and I'm excited that I'm actually jumping into it. I'm liking the road size, I think, too. Did I just get... Did I just get shocked by lightning? I think I just got shocked by lightning. Didn't hurt very much. I don't know that that's ever happened. That was crazy. They should make that a bigger deal. Like, they should, like, give you something cool. They definitely don't hurt you much. Dang, I grabbed way too much of that. Alright, so the plan is to have buildings progressively get taller as you go towards the middle. I guess we are gonna want a main road going across this way. Oh, he's got a baby on him. I better get my sword prepped for that. I gotcha. Okay. Alright, first we'll just get this as a viewpoint. So we're gonna have the two bridges. This one will stay straight. This one is probably gonna kind of do something like that and get going. I mean, let me see. If I went straight, it would be... Yeah, because that would put those two roads too close. I'd rather get the other road going like right there as our two main roads, and then we'll get one going across this way. So like, maybe even almost imagine just that right there. That's almost perfect spot for it. Oh yeah, road this way, connect over here somewhere. So I'm just kind of sketching this out just so I can start kind of plotting my idea for like, imagine you'll have buildings on this side of this road that go to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15-ish. This is all off the top of my head here. I mean, I did a little sketching, but this is all completely different. Now that I've got this road put in, I'm pretty much starting fresh. But yeah, like, that kind of be about the height for the outside. So imagine a building there about that height, building here. Maybe even a little tall. Oh, we'll say that height. Oh my gosh. That wasn't very smooth. Yeah, I'll sleep through the storm, Pixie. I try to make the most out of my days when I can. Especially since I've been sleeping so much as I started the new season there. I feel like I've been sleeping a lot lately. I prefer to not sleep if possible. But this is a lot nicer, isn't it? So yeah, imagine you're walking along. Kind of tall, but then on the other side of the street, they're right here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 30. 30 tall. That seems good. I'm kind of trying to figure about where the center of the building is going to be. You know, like this, for example, will probably be about like a, I don't know, 19 by 19 building there, maybe, give or take. And then imagine from out here, yeah, these buildings would rise above these ones just a little bit. That's the whole point. Kind of like this idea rather than actually sketching the, worrying about sketching the bases out, just kind of figuring my heights out. Like you can figure this building would start way up here. Go probably be about this wide. And then imagining probably like an alleyway style street. Then the start of another building, center about right here. We're gonna go about 50 tall for this guy. Am I biting off more than I realize? I will sketch out a little base, so like you can imagine it goes back here, it starts like maybe even further back. Give enough space to do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's what I had in mind at first. They don't all have to be perfect squares, I guess. $15. I'll go 17. Obviously, this is not set in stone. I imagine a lot of the buildings probably will end up being pretty much squares. Oh, sorry, Silver. So like that one there. A little space. Like a 7-wide road. Little space. Next building start there. I'll see what I'm thinking. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Am I going too big? It's kind of what I want though, right? See, 25 might make this one a little blockier. Are you talking about between the buildings? I was just giving it those. I might even go with more of like a 5-wide road and like a 1 sidewalk and then a little space between the buildings. But I think this would be cool. Like imagine how tall these are going to be on your side, but like the bottom level has little shops and stuff in it. I think that's a good width. Again, I'm totally just freestyling here. Once we start putting the buildings in, I'm not committing to. But I think first impression, I like that as the width between the buildings. Big enough. But I think like imagining the tall buildings on your sides and then the bottom level just having the little shops and stuff. I think it could be pretty cool. Man, I'm going about how I'm getting my clips on this kind of different. A lot of this might not make the episode, unfortunately. Yeah, these are going to be huge, though. But, I mean, that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. So, like, just doing a little math. This is a 25 by 25 square, 50 blocks tall. So that means each side is going to take, what, 1,250 blocks? Pretty good quick maths. 1,250 times 4, 5,000. 5,000 blocks. And not to mention, we're not even at the big boy yet, boys and girls. The big boy is going to be here towards the middle. The big boy is going to be ridiculous. But I got nothing but time, right? That's the thing about the forever world. Actually, the big boy might be... Let me see, is it going to be this next one? Yeah, it could be the next one. Or it could be one more up here, but I think maybe the next one will be best because I don't want it to be too far away from all that over there. I'm already actually getting a little further away than I realized. So I'm thinking this one actually... Alright, we know I'm not going to be able to land on here, right? The way I've been flying this stream. What do we... oh, oh! Okay, I was so close. I want clap hands in the chat if I land this thing. Slow down, dude. Slow down. Slow down, dude. Oh, gotta try one more, right? Oh my gosh, I can't be any closer. All three times. Oh, boo! Oh, I didn't recover very well off that either. That's why I was doing scaffolding for that. Oh, God. Okay. I think I am going to make that one a little taller, though. Yeah, we're going to go right over here. Would that help me latch on? So when I was sketching, I think I was trying to make. I mean, this is all a lot different than what I'd sketched. I didn't do anything like this, I guess, but I'd set up my main tall building to go all the way up to. I think I was going all the way up to 150. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that high. That seems pretty high. I like it. I like it. I like the idea of living in the penthouse at the top of this building. That one could definitely come up a little bit. Oh yeah! I want clap hands in the chat. If you're a real one, show me some clap hands. I think you're able to do that, right? Maybe you can't even do that on YouTube. I guess I don't see too many, Yeah, they got that kind of... There you go. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry. Oh, wash hands, though, it's called. Wash hands. I appreciate the effort even more. I can't even probably even see that really well on the computer there. I mean, y'all can see what I'm going for though, and we'll have buildings all the way around here, and the ones on the outside are going to be about this height, and then the second level will be about this height. There you go, Pixie. I appreciate it. I knew you guys were going to come through. I had faith you two were going to come through. But yeah, you can imagine walking down this street with these really tall buildings. Like, that's going to feel like a city. That's freaking tall, isn't it? I can't decide what I want to do right now. I want to play for a little more for sure. Not too much more. I don't want to commit to anything too big. Maybe I just keep digging out road, or maybe start digging out this road over here. Hey, appreciate you hanging, Tracy, as always. I'm glad I got to stream at a little better time for you. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss much. I probably don't have that much left in me, actually. Mainly, I get kind of hungry. I kind of want to go get food rather than make it. Oh yeah, my shovels are down though. That is something I could do. I did have. Where did I have that other? I had a decent shovel that I meant to grab and I left it. Is it down here? Oh, I remember where it is. Did I leave it though, or did I not grab it? I wasn't gonna call you out, but I thought about it first. Not to mention, go to bed. You were supposed to be going to bed, I thought. Not calling me out for almost letting my shovels break. I think I have one that I'm just gonna... Oh, I did grab it. Where'd I put that? I'm so bad. What do we got for books in here? Ooh, efficiency 4. I could go and make a good shovel real quick. That's got protection 4 on it though too. What would I rather have? Efficiency 4 or protection 4? Weird, I did grab a shovel out of there too. I don't put it somewhere, I guess. We'll see. We'll see what these villagers are looking like. My stonemasons sometimes just like don't update their trades, and I'm unable to trade with them. Kind of kills my vibe. And I don't have many melons right now. I guess I might have some in my melon farm up here. Probably not much. I think I cleared it out not too long ago, but probably enough for a trade session. Oh yeah, oh yeah. More than I thought. The road's looking awesome over there, and now in the daytime we'll take this peek and kind of just see what I'm thinking. And we'll see if I'm liking the heights. Let's get on this tree. Or not. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to be able to make that. Dang it, whatever. See, they don't look as big when you're out here. Is that, I think I might need to go bigger with the main building. Oh, and then I land that. I mean, it looks pretty big. I mean, it looks pretty big, and I guess once it was a box, it would look bigger, but I'll be honest, I feel like I'd rather it be going up to like there. I guess it'll be different though once we start getting everything built in. But I definitely, yeah, I guess once they're all boxes, that's gonna look like a big build over there. But I'm still thinking I am gonna probably go at least 10, 15 higher. But you can just imagine how this area is going to be rounded out when you got this creating some verticality over here, and then the castle building some verticality over here. It's just gonna, and then I think I'm gonna just extend. Yeah, that's an idea too. That's an idea too. I just want the biggest one though. The only reason why that I would say against that is I want the biggest one. I am gonna build a little penthouse at the top, and I don't want it. The further away I get from all this, the worse. I'd rather it be a little closer. But I guess when you're looking at it from here, though, when you're looking at it from here, I could see doing another one for sure. I'm getting pretty far ahead of myself, though. It's probably going to be a while before we're really, like, it's just so many blocks it's going to take to build all these. But yeah, I think I'm going to expand this flower jungle, just fill this whole jungle with flowers like that, whether I fill it all with houses or not. But even just getting the flowers in there would look cool. And then, like I said, the nether tree chopping on that island. And then once I get all that done, like we pretty much just got this spawn area looking sweet. Yeah, it isn't tall enough though, is it? I think both of these are just going to need to come up is what's going to happen. Uh, Dang it. Oh my gosh! Two in a row! Am I getting good at this? That's craziness. Oh, and then I don't have freaking dirt on me, of course. Thank you, Larry. Wash hands, wash hands. Yeah, I think I do want this to be the tallest because, like I said, I think if I was to move it a whole building back, I'm already kind of further away from all this than I would like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, what if I get three in a row? Oh my gosh. No comment on how good I am. I'm liking it. I'm liking the road a lot. I guess kind of mapping this out does give me a general idea. Oh yeah, I got sidetracked. We're trading. What? I could have sworn I had a crafting table here. Do I not have a crafting table here? Crazy. Shovel? Oh, it's probably mending my elytra. Yeah, it always mends my elytra first. Dang it. Glad it did that though. Uh, Farmer Fran! Yeah, see, I don't get it. Like, these guys just keep not resetting their trades all the time. I feel like I haven't been able to trade with them for like quite a few days. And sometimes I'll even like wait through the night, make sure they get in their bed and sleep. Kind of annoying. Yeah, they go to their workstations, and a lot of times I'll just be standing like this guy. He might be reset. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. They'll be sitting here standing above their workstations and not reset. This guy did, though. Oops, I need clay, don't I? See my brick stash. It's the most bricks I've ever had, I think. And I had to cut this hole in the wall because it kept just coming over here and getting stuck out here. Why are you hanging out over here? I guess, is it that time of day? Get back to work, dudes. Or go to bed. I do feel like it probably has something to do with the fact that they sleep way over here. I think all my masons, for some reason, sleep in beds that are way over here. And like I feel like that somehow plays a role. And like maybe they just don't, but like I said, right now you'll see. I'll make sure they're in bed. I guess maybe sometimes, yeah, like that. Maybe this is happening sometimes. Like, get to your bed, dude. Yeah, that is what's happening, though, isn't it? He's just not getting to bed. What bed is his that he wants? Both these are used. It looks like he's looking right there. This guy too. I hadn't done much research into this, I guess. That is what the problem is. They usually end up finding their way home. This guy might be stuck, actually. Yeah, why are you so confused, dude? He probably wants to get to... Sorry, I was just... Yeah, he wants to get to these beds. What if I do that? Oh, I messed him up. Dang it, I'm probably messing my villagers all up right now, aren't I? Well, didn't mean to do that. Always cool when the villagers come out in the morning. Guys reset already? I pretty much only trade with Farmer Fred and Farmer Fran. That is another project I could work on, though, is getting more villagers over here. And more villagers, farmers and masons at least. Get a few more cured guys. Where's Farmer Fran? She didn't want to work today. Nice. Oh, not at 2. That's too rich for my blood. I got our shovels mended up. I hate to say it. I think I am just going to call it. I don't really feel like jumping into a whole nother project, and I am just getting kind of hungry. But I appreciate you all hanging out today. One of my better streams I've had in a while. And another shout out, brand new channel, Slow Play J, just posted my first video a couple days ago. Just another Minecraft world. I will be playing other games on that channel at some point, but I'm starting with just another Minecraft Let's Play where I slow things down a little bit, play a little different. I think it's kind of fun. Go check it out. But yeah, I appreciate you all for hanging today. This was a fun little stream. I'm really excited about my project. Ooh, this is cool from this view too. Now being able to imagine this. I'm liking that, and buildings on that side. So it's going to have this kind of round. It's going to be kind of like this. I'm looking forward to it. But hey, I appreciate you all for hanging. Everybody have a good night.